Hey guys, it's Steve here at Hankster's Hot Rods. And before we get to the newest addition to our inventory here at the Homer City, Pennsylvania location, we're going to go over some things we'd like to inform our customers and our viewers of the new products and services that we're doing here. If you see a vehicle on our website at www.hanksters.com, maybe that vehicle doesn't have all the options or features you would like it to have. Maybe you want different wheels and tires, fuel injection, air conditioning. Maybe you want disc brakes on a vehicle that doesn't have it, different hoods, striping, different gauges, exhaust systems, so on and so on. Just give us a call. I'll get you a quote of what it would cost to add that feature and make that modification to that vehicle to make it perfect for you. We also want to remind everyone that we do have shipping and powertrain warranty included in mostly every vehicle on our website. Shipping is within the 48 states, and the powertrain warranty is engine, transmission, differential, internally lubricated parts, 3 months or 3,000 miles. And of course, if it is a four-wheel drive vehicle you want to get from us, it would include the transfer case and the front differential as well. We also have financing available if you go on our website, again at www.hanksters.com. Click on the financing tab next to the vehicle that you were interested in. You'll see the 4 tabs right next to the car. One of them says financing. You want to click on that one. Fill out the application that pops up, hit enter, submit down at the bottom left. We receive it, we send it out, and we go from there. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can see videos of our current inventory, including this one, and some videos of our past inventory to get a sense of what we bring in here at Hankster's Hot Rods. Well, now we're going to get right to it. We have a very beautiful car for you today. This is a 1961 Ford Thunderbird convertible. And first thing you're going to notice about it is the color. It is in the correct Nautilus gray metallic that had come in new. Second thing you're going to notice about it, I always say, is the wheels and tires. We do have the wide white walls with the Kelsey Hayes spoked wheels with the spinners, of course, there. That is at all 4 corners. Then you'll notice here we got the chrome trim. We got a lot of chrome trim on the car. We'll go over that as we go around. This piece runs right along the top of the body, and then you got it connecting with the bumper here. Comes to a point. They call these bullet nose cars because it kind of looks like the front of a bullet. Moving along here. You see we got the chrome center body molding running back towards the back of the body, and then it breaks up into the separate sections back there, and we'll see that as we go back. What we're going to address now, is our first gap driver's side between the front fender and the door. Very even going down. You can see our body lines here, our moldings, and our moldings up here, and curvature and body lines line up great, right on the money. Our driver's side windshield, no chips and cracks. Now our bright work on the car, you can see, very nice shape. Coming down in around here, bright work looks really nice. Our driver's side glass, whole way back here, no chips and cracks. Now we're going to address our second gap between the driver's door and the quarter panel. Very even the whole way down. The gapping is very nice on the car. You can see down here, our moldings line up very nicely, and so does our body line and moldings up here. Now, before we open the door, I'm going to address our top. We do have a black convertible top. Top is in fantastic shape. You can see our seam, whole way down, nice and flat and smooth. No rips and tears that I can see on here. Very nice condition. And we're going to look at the other side as we get around the car. We'll address this again. This side and up in the middle, great shape. What I'm going to do now is open up the driver's side door. We'll go over the interior from this point of view. You can see we got the black bucket seats there, fully center floor console. Automatic on the column. We have a swing away column on this vehicle. You can see we got the factory instrumentation, beautiful interior on the car. Just a classic style. You can see the dash pad, the door panels, the floor, the carpeting, just in beautiful condition. We do have power windows. All 4 are power windows and a power top. Moving along. Now coming towards the back of the car, here's where the trim here, we got more chrome trim on the side, and it is all in beautiful shape, and we're going to see the other side as we get around there. The back, this is a plastic window here on the top, also in great shape, no cracks or tears or anything in that. And our trunk gapping whole way around, very nice. Coming around to the back of the car here, our tail lights, these are supposed to look like rockets, like jet thrusters on the back. Those are in great shape. The bumper chrome is fantastic. Very nice condition on the bumper chrome whole way across. And then also our tail light lens over here, also in great condition. And you can see we have the dual pipes sticking out here and over there. Coming around to the passenger side, again, the paint on the car is in great shape. Really shines well the whole way around, nice and smooth and really glossy and really stands out. And you can see here on this side, there's our chrome trim, just like the other side, running the whole way down the side of the body, and it is in great shape. Now, before we get to our first gap, we're going to address the top again. Passenger side of the convertible top, also in great condition. Our seams, nice and smooth and flat the whole way down, no rips and tears. The top is really nice. And like I said, this is a power top. Our passenger side glass, no chips and cracks on any of those. Now our first gap passenger side between the quarter panel and the door. Again, very nice the whole way down, lines up nicely down here. Our moldings and our moldings of body line up here line up very nicely as well. What I'm going to do is open up the passenger side door. One of my favorite features about this car is the door handles. Part of the trim here, really cool little feature. You can see from this view, seats are in great shape. You can see the passenger side of the console. We do have the T-Bird floor mats in there, the passenger side of the dash, the door jambs, all in fantastic shape. Very beautiful interior. And then of course we got the Sport tonneau piece coming over the back seat there. Now, second gap passenger side between the door and the front fender. Again, just like the other side, very nice. Body line lines up nicely, our moldings line up nicely, and we line up pretty well up here as well. Passenger side of the windshield, no chips and cracks. Coming up to the front of the car, you can see we got the classic T-Bird hood here. We got the Rocket Bird emblem, as they called it. A nice, beautiful feature they used to put on these cars. Somewhat of a form of artwork, they used to say. Now, the front of the bumper here, again, just like the back, the chrome is beautiful. All coming across here, our front nose piece here, all in great shape. Our headlight bezels and so on, also in beautiful condition. Very nice chrome on the car. What I'm going to do now is we're going to pop the hood and we'll go over everything in the engine bay. Now, underneath the hood, you will see we do have some dress-up features with the mirrored inserts here. We do have our material present. We have a lot of chrome accents. We've got more mirrored sections on the side of the hood here and going down the side of the hood here. And what that does, it just reflects what the beauty underneath is. A very nice engine bay, very nice engine. We got the chrome accents, your rad support cover, your strut bars here. We do have power steering and power brakes. You got a chrome booster, you got a chrome reservoir cap. A lot of chrome accents, our catch can here, a lot of nice features under here that really dresses it up. Now, engine-wise, what we have is a 390 FE Ford V8. It is date correct for this vehicle. We have the Holman-Moody valve covers and engine air cleaner, really nice touch. We have the Edelbrock aluminum intake. We have the Edelbrock 4-barrel. Of course, we got the nice braided fuel lines here. We've got just a loaded features here, runs fantastic. It's just a beautiful car. What we're going to do now is we're going to put this up in the air. We're going to show you how nice the underneath is. Guys, we've got our Thunderbird up in the air. We're going to do our undercarriage review as we always do. Starting at the front here, our control arms, suspension-wise, look to be of a stock style. We do have a front sway bar here. We have a rear sway bar as well. So this car does have front and rear sway bars, and we'll see the rear one when we get back there. Here's our front one here. We do have disc brakes on the front, drum brakes on the back. Disc in the front, drum on the back. Our belly bar here looks really good, nice and solid. We do have dual exhaust on the vehicle coming off the stock style manifolds, but we'll see that as we get back farther. Our front sections of frame look good and look good. Now, our oil pan on our 390 V8, our rear main seal, our transmission pan on our Cruise-O-Matic automatic transmission, and our output seal at the tail shaft of the transmission, all nice and dry, everything looks great. And of course, our transmission cross member also looks really good. Now, we're going to start looking over the floor here before we move on. The floor, right here, here, looks fantastic. Looks really good. You got your crossbars here and here. You got your bars here. You got your embossments in the floor. You can see all your lines here on both sides. Moving back a little further, again, got your bars here and here, your embossments on both sides. Whole way back, the floor looks really good. Got all your mounts here. Again, your embossed lines, your indentations, your crossbars all look great. We do have a balanced drive shaft. We got our e-brake cables coming back here, back to both wheels. And here's our dual exhaust coming on back. You're going back to the turbo style mufflers in the rear. We're going to see those as we get back there further. Our pinion seal here at the rear differential and our gear set seal nice and dry. No leaks at those either. Those are both really nice and dry. Our leaf spring mounts, which we have leaf spring suspension on the back of the car. We also have air shocks on the back. The air shocks are nice. You can raise it and lower it per your preference, so depending on maybe you want to put different tires on it or so on. But we do have the air shocks on the back with the leaf springs. Our leaf spring mounts both look good. Now I'm going to come towards the back of the car here. Our flooring up above the differential, that all looks good as well. You can see your shock mounts up there. You can see all your cross lines, just your normal lines in the floor. You can see everything all looks really good. You got your cross bracket up here. Everything looks great up there. And like I said, our dual exhaust comes up over the differential, out. Here's your turbo style mufflers, either side of the leaf spring, and exits with a chrome tip on both sides. Now our rear spring hangers, this one looks good, and we'll address this one now. That one looks good as well. Now, like I had mentioned, we got drum brakes on the back, on course, and then I had mentioned the air shocks. The fuel tank, before we move on, fuel tank here, that is in fantastic shape. That's probably a newer tank, very nice condition, no rust on the tank at all. Our hangers, our rear spring hanger mounts look good. And back here also look good as well. Of course, our fuel tank does have a drain in it also, which that, like I always say, that's very helpful in case you ever have to take the gas out of it. You don't have to pull the whole tank. Our rear sections of the frame looks good. And looks good. So does our crossbar back here as well. All in all, it's very nice under here. What we're going to do is we're going to drop it down and fire it up to hear the engine run.